assigned seating. Let's let them fucking sit outside. Stand outside. Let's go get a bar. Let's go get a drink or whatnot. And then we get in there and we're friggin' in the back row, and my buddy's girlfriend wouldn't shut the hell up. So like she's talking 10 minutes. The people, I was embarrassed. I had to like lean over and tell her to shut up for him because he was just dating her. Shit. Yeah. Too scared to do it. But I just downloaded the iTunes, and what I liked about you got three specials. You got the Why Do I Do This, Let It Go, and then your what was the CD?
Half hour, yeah.
Or the on iTunes.
No, I have
the
Emotionally
CD.
Unavailable. Yeah.
Yeah. So my question for you is that like if I only had $10 on iTunes and you were to like come up with like a Bill Burr's greatest hits, like would be like the top bits that you like go back to. And like I don't know, do you ever wish like that was a fun bit and you can go back to it, or you just kind of just put it in the?
No, I definitely have favorite bits I did. That on the CD one, that I'll Let Go of My Neck, the rednecks going to war.
Yeah,
those were fun jokes.
Yeah.
The half hour special going to Harlem, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't really watch them.
Do you ever go back and do them ever?
No, you know what? Somebody requested the Punch in the Muffins one, and I just decided to do it. It was the most bizarre thing ever. You ever just have a bit fall out of your mouth you haven't said in a year, and it's almost like you're watching your lips, like who's talking, like someone's got their hand in your back, like you're a fucking puppet. And I was trying to remember how to do, but the weird thing is, like I did the joke for like 2 years.
Yeah.
On every headlining show, I wouldn't do it when I was just fucking around, but like on the headlining shows. For people at home, that's how. Like this is how I do it. Like when I do guest set spots, those are all my new ideas plus my most favorite joke. And then when I get sick of that material, but it's good material, it gets relegated to whenever I'm doing an hour.
Right.
So the Punch in the Muffins thing became this great thing that I was doing, and then I got sick of it. So then it just became the thing that I closed with.
Right.
So that's why. I closed with it for like a year and a half, 2 years. I mean, count how many shows that. I mean, I've told the joke hundreds of times.
Right.
So it's this weird thing where you haven't thought about it. It's like, you ever hear like a song that you used to listen to when you were a kid from some obscure cartoon, if they sang a song and somebody starts singing and then you just immediately, or some song you haven't heard in 20 years, that's like how the joke came out. So
I see.
Yeah, just sort of all of a sudden,
like Animaniacs theme song.
Yeah.
You're the Animaniacs.
Yeah, I was in Thanksgiving, and my brother started singing the song from Honeycomb Cereal, which you guys won't remember. You do. He just started going, honeycomb's big, yeah. And I'm like, it's not small. No, we're like drunk honeycomb, got a big bite. And you're like, where is this coming from? Why is this stuck in my head? And I can't remember the name of my girlfriend's best friend ever.
All right, well, my point was, when you did the special, I just remember you killed it, and then you walked off, and you were just like, yeah, it was awesome. And you're like, I shouldn't have did that last tag. Because I remember the last tag wasn't... Because you did the old guy sitting in the thing, and he's all...
Yeah, and then I think they edited around that.
All right,
They might have switched, but I was like, God damn it.
I know, and I was like, it's fine, they'll work it out.
But that had to do more with, like, I'm one of those guys, I don't know how to take a compliment.
Right,
I totally want to get compliments, but when they come at me, I always have to knock them down because I don't know why. I can't just be like... Dude, that was fucking awesome. I can't be like, I know, I am amazing. I always have to be like, yeah, but I wore this stupid shirt. Like, I don't know how to
That is the LeBron shirt, by the way. That is the LeBron shirt. It's very close.
Yeah, did you get a chance to watch that game?
No, I don't want to talk about that.
Dude, it was fucking hilarious.
Jeez,
Dude, that was hilarious.
It was so bad.
I was surprised
he kept his cool, bro. How did the people of Cleveland not know that he was going to do that? They watched him do that for 7 fucking years. I have to admit, those Cleveland fans got so fucking mad. I was actually rooting for LeBron because they were reminding me of how upset I get at games and how pathetic it is to care that much.
Right.
But I've never cared enough to like make a sign or
drag Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, or like drag like a fucking. Did they chant Scottie Pippen?
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
They chanted Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
That's fucking
really.
Did he laugh?
I don't know. He kept his cool, bro. I was thinking like, what if he had like a Ron Artest temper on him, bro?
Dude, Scottie Pippen is the funniest fucking thing ever. You know what? Those are great fans. You know who would have loved that? Bob Costas, because I remember one time, I think I told this last time I was on, when Bob Costas was doing a Celtics game, and the officiating was horrible, and the crowd started chanting CBA. Do you remember that? The other league?
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't make it into the NBA, you played in the CBA.
Okay.
So they were suggesting that the refs were from an inferior league, so they're going, CBA, CBA. And like Bob Costas had such a geek sports moment. He's like, he flipped out and then explained it. And the fans are chanting CBA as if to, suggest that they should be officiating in a less, it's like, we got it, dude. We know what the CBA is. But he was so impressed. I'm telling you, that says a lot about those sports fans.
Oh, yeah.
That if you chance there's been I'm trying to think of some of the anybody can go asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, Scottie Pippen.
That's pretty original.
Great.
That's good.
That's
I'm proud. I didn't know they did that. I knew the asshole. They were doing asshole when he did the fucking.
ESPN even advertised it on the little bottom line.
That's
that was
funny.
One of the things that they were chanting.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I think that was the wrong move. I think if he was going to go somewhere, I think New York was the place to go. Even though I made fun of New Yorkers for complaining that he didn't go there, but I mean, I would think that if there's anywhere, because that whole fucking thing where I'm going to spend an hour telling you something that takes 5 seconds, dude. That's obviously you're trying to get bigger. You want to get big, go to New York.
Right.
Dude, if Mark Sanchez was playing for Jacksonville, I wouldn't even know his fucking name.
Yeah, right.
He plays for the. I mean, part of it is because he's on a good team, and Rex Ryan talks shit. But
who had the most money out of those three teams, though? Didn't he get less than what? Who offered?
Yeah, they
the most
ended up. There was a deal though, like he got less, but Cleveland ended up covering it in trade or some shit.
You know, I didn't like when Kobe said that he wouldn't have done it. And it was just like...
Right, like, how do you know? Yeah.
Oh, it was also like, dude, you don't have to do it. You play for the Lakers. They brought you Shaq, Dennis Rodman, Phil Jackson, Robert Horry, fucking Pau Gasol, Karl Malone, the fucking Gary Payton. They've done nothing but bring you big-time free agents. What he did, he just went to a team that does that.
Right.
Stop. That was such a fucking bullshit move. It's like, really, Kobe, you'd stay in Cleveland with guys who can't get past the fucking old-ass Celtics? Come on.
Yeah, that was, it wasn't so much that he did.
He almost left when they were, either Shaq goes or I go.
Right.
About?
He did. He did almost leave. There was that big split, and they went with Kobe, dude.
Yeah, but I still think it was stupid to go there because they've already won. And
it was.
He looks like, if you bring him help, that's different than if he goes...
But I really think no one wanted to go to Cleveland, dude. I think he tried to get Bosch, and Bosch was like, I ain't going to Cleveland.
Yeah, and this is the thing. All those fucking people in the stands who are bitching that he left Cleveland, how many of those people in the stands live in downtown Cleveland?
Right.
It's a fucking... I'm telling you, it's like a functional Detroit.
Right.
I went down there, dude. I had a cell phone, Verizon. I had some sort of fucking problem. I tried... There was no Verizon location. There was this weird-ass fucking... poor excuse for a mall that was in this giant Art Deco looking building.
Tower City,
like some old guy tycoon. H.G. Wells here, see?
That's what it is.
That's what it looks like, right? And there's just this little those Apple Cart, and it said Verizon on this umbrella, and they had if you wanted to get a cover for your phone, they just had that bullshit. And I needed a new battery. I needed something significant in a major city. They had 0 locations.
Wow.
They had no grocery stores.
Wow.
They had nothing.
I actually did a bit that week. I was like, LeBron James left Cleveland at the age of 25 for Florida. I was like, what an idiot. I was like, I left at the age of 23.
Is it? Yeah. What would you say is similar to a San Jose? Because that's kind of
it's very.
So which San Jose is oddly a dangerous place to go. You wouldn't think so, but
it is.
It is. Very.
There's been shootings outside that club, dude.
Yeah, somebody died there.
Yeah,
and a cop did it.
Yeah, cop did it, and they were filming it, and then the cops came and took all the shit. They took all the cameras and everything. And then another club just got shut down this week in the Bay Area because of a shooting.
Yeah,
it's fucking insane. Yeah, it's done, dude.
Are you serious?
It's gone. That's his Wednesday open mic. It's gone because it's out in the East Bay with all that shit in the East Bay. All right, hey, so dude, all right, I gotta ask you this: LA stage time, really? I mean, is it? I did a show last week in LA, and I don't know what it is, man. Is it the crowds? Is it just the stage time there? It's not. How do you like? I mean.
I'm really not having a problem with that.
You don't mind the LA scene. I've heard you bitch about it on your podcast.
Well, I mean, I bitch about everything. People think I hate the Jets way more than I really do, just because it's the podcast. It's like if I sit there and talk about the Jets the way I do here. I mean, who's that going to be? Like I have if I'm going to delve into sports, I still have to make it funny
for
people who don't give a fuck about sports. So if I'm talking about the LA scene, it's like, every scene's annoying after a while if you're there. But I mean, what is your complaint? You think the crowd